One of the best ways I had with connecting with my kids when they were little was the concept of a $15 family night. And I'll be honest, when my kids were little, it was a $10 family night, but because of inflation, we shot it up to $15. And there was a time in my life when I was a single mom, and even $10 was too much for a family night. So we did free family nights. You have to do it according to your resources. But I think the opportunity to have a night set aside just for your family can really grow you in some really fun and unique ways. Let me tell you a couple of ideas that we did as a family night, and maybe you can twist them and tweak them so that they'll fit for your family situation as well. One of the things we did was we ordered pizzas, and then after that we went to the duck park and we just went and fed the ducks and hung out and played, and it was a really, really fun night. It was very, very inexpensive, and my kids have always remembered and enjoyed that. Another thing we did was we made homemade pizzas at home, and my kids were really able to help because they were able to measure out ingredients and put it into the bread maker and help participate in creating dinner. And then what we did, we had a carpet picnic. And so we just spread some blankets out in the middle of our living room, put on some Veggie Tales, and we had a cheap night, but one that everybody got to participate in. And then we've done a ton of other things too, like when we find 2-for-1 coupons for the local golf place, we can go and do that and then make some dinner at home or something like that. It's a matter of just getting creative and using the resources you have, but being intentional about setting aside some time and some planning so that you can have a family night. A couple of reasons that we loved doing a family night was, one, you got to have face-to-face time with your kids. Let's be honest, most of the time when we're having family time, it's because we're driving in the van and our kids are looking at the back of our heads. But this gives us an opportunity to look at each other, talk to each other, go a little bit deeper than we are able to on a regular basis. Another thing that was a great advantage to doing this family night was teaching our kids how to plan, how to budget for a night, how to spend some time thinking about what other people enjoy and don't enjoy, taking other people into consideration, which is a great skill to have, especially as you grow up and you're getting married and want to make sure that you have a family where you are showing love in that kind of way. And then finally, I think there's a real aspect to seeing our kids, seeing us as parents really being silly and having fun and not always just working off of our checklist, but really having the opportunity to connect in with them in a new and a fresh way. And so having that time set aside where we don't have to be responsible for anything except for making sure the activities are safe and fun, and having an opportunity to really spend some time planning with our kids. And I think that that's a really key ingredient to all of this, because you're not just connecting on that family fun night, but you also have an opportunity for planning throughout the week. And so we would usually make one of our kids kind of the point person for that family fun night. And your kids can start this around 5 or 6 probably to start having some input. Of course, the first time you ask a 5 or a 6-year-old what they'd like to do for their family fun night, it's probably going to involve Disneyland or something like that. So you're going to help them rein in their expectations, but they can still be a partner in planning. And there's a real connection that can happen as your kids get excited about really surprising and delighting the rest of the family with what they've got planned. I think there's also an opportunity here because some of you have younger kids, and that's exactly where you want to start with planning a family fun night. Because let me tell you, it's a lot easier to convince a 5-year-old to start a family fun night than it is a 15-year-old. Take it from me. And then I think one of the things that we need to do as parents when we are actually participating in the family night is to really stay present. It's so tempting to get on your cell phone, or it's so tempting to just text somebody really, really quickly. Or maybe you're one of those parents who takes pictures of absolutely everything. You've got, your Facebook is filled with pictures of your kids, and that's fine to a point. But I think there's really an opportunity to stay present in the activities and not just document it for future generations to see. So if you're going to take pictures, take a few and make sure that you as a mom are in the pictures, because we want to make sure that your kids have these great memories of you really participating and having fun. And then stick the cell phone in your pocket and don't worry about it. Just be present with your kids and take this opportunity to really have some new kinds of fun, new kinds of planning, and new kinds of excitement as a family.